Good Tuesday evening, YouTube. How you guys doing today? So I had to hop on here tonight. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Because I don't know if you guys have heard about this on my side anyway, but there is a viral video going around. Hey, Victoriously say, how you doing? There's a viral video going around from a neo soul singer by the name of Jaguar Wright. Now, if you are really young, you probably have never heard of Jaguar Wright. I'm sure everybody's heard of like the Roots and the Fugees, but there was this whole neo soul movement going on for a good little while, really like the end of the 90s or even mid 90s, on up through the early 2000s. Some people only heard of neo soul when it became kind of mainstream, when you got your Jill Scotts, or you got your Hey Jin Jin, or you got your Erykah Badu's. Do you see what I'm saying? But there, and then, the Roots became popular, the Fugees, you know what I mean? Later on down the line, you got your like Alicia Keys, which is pretty much, she was just child. But anyway, but back in the day, there was people like Jasmine Wright and I don't know if you guys have also heard, one of the founding members of the Roots was this rapper by the name of Malik B. So Malik B passed away not too long ago. I think he said he was 47. He had fought the battle with substance abuse for quite a long time. I haven't heard about a lot of these people in years, since I was young, right? So yesterday, Common was trending. Well, last night, Common was trending on. He was just trending in general, right? But he was really, really trending on Black Twitter. Now, if you've seen my video from earlier, the video that I uploaded, I was talking about how, sometimes Black Twitter can be, problematic. They get on my nerves because a lot of them are young. Do you see what I'm saying? And they don't know the whole story behind things, right? And so, hey, Kingsmina, hey, Desiree. So, like I said, Jaguar Wright, she was, as well as Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill. They were Common, Talib, Kweli, Malik B, who has now passed away. All of them. Did I say Jill Scott? The whole neo soul movement, right? So Malik B passed away. And Jasmine Wright doesn't feel like he's getting the accolades and the respect that he deserves, coming from a lot of the Jill Scotts or the Commons. A lot of them have not paid homage to him in any way, and she feel a way about it, right? So she did an Instagram video, and I'm gonna play some excerpts from the video too. But she did a video. It was almost an hour long. I think it's like 15 minutes. She did that video, and she was pretty much airing out a whole lot of people's dirty laundry. And she said if they don't hurry up and give Malik B the respect that he deserves, you see what I'm saying? Because back in the day we had real. Rap is different today. I don't even listen to rap today as it was in the back in the day. You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, you had all of these street kids, and not only rap, neo soul, and a whole bunch of other music. Y'all remember D'Angelo? He was neo soul, music soul child. All of that is the neo soul movement, right? And so, all of these, most of all of those kids, even what is his name? I can't even think of the brother's name right now. Um, anyway, all of them was neo soul. His name will come to me in a minute. But they were neo soul. They were rappers, hip hop artists. Do you see what I'm saying? But they, they spoke of, and when I say neo soul, I mean, stuff like pro blackness, beyond pro blackness, black love. A lot of them were involved with polygamy. It was a lot going on during the neo soul movement, right? And the reason why I got frustrated with Black Twitter is because they only know half the story, and the only thing that they're focusing on is the fact that Jaguar Wright said that allegedly. I'm gonna have to say allegedly. Okay, now I believe her, but I'm gonna have to say allegedly for this video because I wasn't there and I didn't see it. Okay, and so she said all of that got out of all of that stuff that she said because they don't know the history. I mean, a lot of young people want to wax poetic about a whole lot of stuff that they don't even know about. Like they have no concept of what music is today. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of them don't, and a lot of them don't even know anything about the neo soul movement. Now we ain't gonna talk about the neo soul movement in the South. Then we have to talk about Andre 3000 and what's his name, the little short fat fella that got Me Too basically, and Olivia, right? And so anyway, getting back to that, she said that Common allegedly assaulted her. And I'm gonna play for you what she said, but he assaulted her with his eggplant emoji. Yes, Arrested Development. Thank you, Desiree Lockhart. With his private part. She said she was sleeping and she woke up to an eggplant emoji in her face, right? And so so that's why Common was Twitter, and Common was trending. I'm sorry, because at the beginning of the neo soul movement, you had a couple of standouts, but at the genesis of the whole thing, it was just a whole bunch of young kids making music, right? And when the music industry started to separate them, they picked out the ones that were they felt could make them money, like Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Do you see what I'm saying? Like a Andre 3000, like a Common, even like a she wasn't neo soul, but she was talking black pride. What was her name? Queen Latifah. She was a rapper. She wasn't neo soul though, right? But when it comes to the neo soul movement, out of all of that stuff that she said, the only thing that's trending is the fact that Common allegedly, assaulted her with his eggplant emoji, right? But they're missing the point of the whole thing. At the root of all of this, Jaguar Bright is, upset because people are going to, the way that they're talking about him is that they're only going to remember him for being a drug addicted, ex-member of the Roots, and he was so much more. She feels that he was so much more. Now, I've talked about this before we get on with this real fast. There are some people that are truly gifted. Do you see what I'm saying? But when you have to pay a heavy cost for that great gift. Now, we have seen people like Michael Jackson. He was more than talented. These people are much more than talented. They are gifted. Do you see what I'm saying? And when you are gifted, I truly believe that you are a tortured soul. So there's so much beauty, that comes out of you. India R. Reid, thank you. Absolutely, India R. Reid. Just so many people. So many people that I haven't even thought about the neo soul movement. Forever. Do you see what I'm saying? Something about hold on now, hold up this way. I'm going to tell you about Common, okay? See, that's what I said about Black Twitter. The group of young people, they tell half the story. They all their cultural references, stem from comic books and what they think today's rap is, which it is not, and Facebook posts, and they supposed to be woke progressive, but they're really fake woke. Girl, there's just a lot going on with them young people. They're so quick to cancel somebody without telling the whole story, which is why I wanted to come on here. Because when I was young, of course, a lot of us, we were all off into, the Roots and Erykah Badu and Jill, just everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? Everybody from Tupac to freaking who was back in the day, really before even the Tupac. Like you got the Grandmaster Flash, and then you got people like Eric B. Rakim. You know, you got what's his name? The Big Pretty Lips, Dougie Fresh. All of them, Run DMC. You say it's just so much history that don't know about, and then you come in, you speaking, you really just spilling tea, and you're not delving into what the real issue is. Is really what it's what Jaguar Wright is trying to convey to people, right? I forgot what I was gonna say. So let's talk about neo soul real quick from the standpoint of somebody my age, because all of these people are Curtis Blow. Thank you, Natasha. All of these people, KRS-One. That's what I was trying to think about a while ago. KRS-One. Thank you. I was trying to say his name a while ago. Thank you, Desiree. When you talk about it at the end and you only talk about the T, you missed the whole issue. And the whole issue is that a lot of these young people that came from the streets, you see what I'm saying? They were manipulated. You know, a lot of their gifts were, you know, exploited for money. Do you see what I'm saying? And that is what happens when you let, you know, other people in on, you know, something that is originally you, and you know, you put forth money into it, and it all becomes manipulated. And also, I agree with her when she says the whole neo soul movement. I'm not gonna say the whole neo soul movement was fake, but I'm saying it was wrought with they had high ideas that they couldn't live up to, and because you have high ideas that you can't live up to, you know, the human ego and human proclivities are gonna, you know, step in, and that is even before you add in money, okay? And people tend to deify people. See, people know the common of today. People don't know the common from back in the day. If you're back in the day, back in the day, we all heard stories about Common. We heard stories about Common. The reason why he can't keep a relationship is because, you know, he used women for birds, if I can say it that way. And also on the side note, Tiffany Haddish did a video trying to cape for Common, talking about some me and Common, me and Common, you know, she telling about her sex life and all of this and that. That was very telling to me when I seen that video. I'm thinking, why are you getting online telling people about you and Common's sex life in particular? And of course, they're gonna bring and then Tiffany Haddish is his latest beard. Okay, now that, you know, Common cleaned up his image a long time ago. How do you think he is now working with Microsoft or Apple or somebody? You know, he cleaned up his image long. Queen Latifah, she cleaned up her image from a whole lot. Snoop Dogg cleaned up his image, you know, from back in the day. Do you see what I'm saying? And but when it comes to neo soul, and I want to keep it at neo soul, from neo soul, let me tell you what spawned from neo soul. The whole thing was so dysfunctional. Okay, you had people like Erykah Badu, and also on that video, Jaguar Wright calls Erykah Badu. She said she was the baby mama of hip hop. Okay, now let me tell you why she say that. All right, now, when they was doing this neo soul movement, they were into like polygamy. And that's why when you see somebody like a Nature Boy of today, that was neo soul back in the day. Okay, that stuff that Nature Boy do, that was neo soul back in the day. Okay, now it was rumored that Erykah Badu at one time, as well as Lauryn Hill, they were sister wives. Okay, if you know what I mean. You see a Brother Polite, that was neo soul back in the day. Do you see what I'm saying? And it was real dysfunctional. But to them, it was normal because they really wanted to live up under some kind of black, idyllic tribal system. You know what I mean? A neo soul, you know, community and all of this and all that. And like I said, these are street kids. And when you start to put forth a doctrine where men are over the women and the men can have as many women as they want, you will get somebody like Erykah Badu, being called the baby mama of hip hop. Do you see what I'm saying? You will get a cleaned up version of a Jill Scott today. Do you see what I'm saying? But you're not looking at them when they were young. And all of these people, as well as me, everybody was young back then. You know, but when you get young people today, like on Twitter and on other platforms, you're telling the end of the story. You're not telling the beginning of the story. Like, I don't hear you talking about Common, and he, you know, put his eggplant emoji, you know, in old girl's face. That's just a small part of the story. But what she's not even upset about that. She's really not even trying to Me Too him. What she's trying to say is, you got all these people like Jill Scott and Common, you know, and Erykah Badu, and they are so famous right now, you know. But what about Malik B? And she's saying that Malik B was he was gifted. And like I said earlier, and I keep getting sidetracked, I'm bouncing all over the place. Y'all stick with me. I'm trying to talk as fast as I can because, shoot, you know, it's getting late for me. Y'all know how I am. I got to get my rest. But anyway, people are missing the point. They're missing the point on Black Twitter because they want the tea. Okay? And the real tea is how all of these young street kids, not necessarily homeless, but, you know, from around the way, kids, you know, from the hood, right? That make this beautiful music. And you got a Malik B that suffered with drug addiction for all of his life, passed away at 41. And she wants him to be remembered for the gift that he had. Do you see what I'm saying? And she's heard about that. She's heard about people like Jill Scott and Erykah Badu and a whole bunch of them are not, you know, giving, you know, paying homage to the genius, to the gift that he had, his gift for word that he had. Do you see what I'm saying? And like I said, gifted people are different from talented people. You know, take a Michael Jackson I don't think she lying. I don't think she lying at all, Third Degree Burns. I believe her. Okay, and we're going to talk about that too. You have a lot of black men in particular on here trying to call her a liar. I heard Armand Wiggins, which don't even like girls, talking about if somebody wake me down. He took that video down because he got flagged. Okay, I don't know if any of y'all heard about that video, but we know Armand is problematic. He needs to stick to his tarot cards. Talking about some she wasn't sexually assaulted. You know, somebody would have woke him up with a eggplant emoji in his face, honey, he would have got with it because he would have been turned on by that. Yet again, you got a gay man speaking about woman's issues, and you're changing the whole narrative of it to fit your how you would feel if that happened to you. And that's as clean as I can put it. I'm gonna leave that right there. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway. Then you got Tiffany Haddish online making a video. Oh, me and Common sex life is great. Now, see, that let me know that you telling a lie right there, Tiffany. We know that Common done had all kind of beards throughout the years. Back in the day, people was talking about Common. And really, Jaguar Wright ain't even saying nothing new. Okay, but she not even really telling it all. Because she said if they don't start paying Malik B the homage that he deserves, she gonna spill the tea. So, she already spilled a little tea on who was it? Talib Kweli. Okay, she said that he used to hide in her dressing room and watch her undress. Well, back in the day, everybody know Talib Kweli is a freaking a weirdo. I'm gonna put it that way. There have been many stories about Talib Kweli and people and girls on tour. Okay, if I can put allegedly, I'm gonna put allegedly in it. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm going to put allegedly in it because I got to. So, they have always been stories about these people, you know. But don't come in at the end of the story and think you know something you're talking about when you really don't know nothing at all. The issue is not even Common in the eggplant emoji in the face because you're not trying to Me Too him. But a lot of people, especially a lot of men, you know, well, she lying about that. Why? We got to stop deifying these freaking entertainers and these athletes and stuff and acting like they're above reproach when they are just as human as you are. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of freaky stuff that used to go on back in the day that in today's terms wouldn't have been accepted. Like back in the day when I was young, you know, especially I'm not a child, but a teenager, like in my early 20s and my late teens and stuff like that, it wouldn't be nothing for you to go down the street and somebody slap you on your backside or grab your breast or something like that. That just That was back in the day. Do you see what I'm saying? And things are different now. And I think people are trying to assume that she's trying to me too him. And that's not what's going on. She's disappointed in these people because they're not paying his gift respect. They're not paying his contribution respect. And I feel that way how they kind of push aside Lauryn Hill. When's the last time y'all heard about Lauryn Hill? Not only is I'm mad because people like Common and Jill Scott, you know, went long time ago, years and years ago. The reason why you don't hear from Lauryn Hill no more is because of freaking Eminem. Okay, do y'all remember when Eminem he went in, he kept going in, he was trolling or stalking or whatever you call it, Lauryn Hill, to the point to where he damaged her career because he called her a racist. Okay, because of her neo soul ideology, he called her a racist. Okay, he kept calling her a racist, and no black man came to defend Lauryn Hill, and that damaged her career. That coupled with the fact that she was into the neo soul thing. Some people were going around saying that she was a sister wife, you know, all this Erykah Badu too, sister wives, and all of this and all of that, and it's just like a lot of stuff was going on back in the day, you know. But you can't come in telling half of the story, you know what I mean? And it just amazes me that these young people on this black Twitter in particular is so quick to cancel somebody, especially if you older. Do you see what I'm saying? Older entertainers or older artists and stuff. And they really don't even know what the hell they're talking about. And it's just real irky to me. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you're coming in and you're telling half of the story. But anyway, I just want to preface that before we listen to this video. There's a lot of stories about Common and all of the rest of them from back in the day. But like I said, stop deifying artists. Everybody human. And when you're given a great gift, it can take a toll on you. Look what happened to Michael Jackson. Look what happened to Prince. Do you see what I'm saying? Look what happened to Elvis Presley. Look what happened to just so many people. There's a difference between an entertainer and a person that's truly gifted. You know, like I'm saying, that those are just a couple of examples. Do you see what I'm saying? And perhaps that's what happened to Malik B. You know, I've talked about on my channel before how these, if you are truly gifted, you know, you have these type of arts that you are gifted with, you know, you teeter back and forth between this dimension and other dimension. And you got this stuff going on in your head at all times to the point to where if you don't express it, it'll drive you crazy. And there's a high price to pay for somebody that's been given such a beautiful gift, you know, and the price to pay is really takes a toll on people when they're truly gifted. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, but as far as Common go, honey, look, everybody been knowing he been using women as Whitney Houston. Thank you, exactly, Whitney Houston. He been using women as beards for a long time. Okay, this ain't nothing new to me, but they ain't talking about that though. They're just talking about what she said about, you know, what Jaguar said about, which I believe he assaulted her that way. Yes, I do. And everybody been knowing Talib Kweli been a creep. Let's talk about David Banner. He a creep as well. Okay? Did you see all these people lifted up now, like Erykah Badu and even Jill Scott? Where Lauryn Hill at? Well, Lauryn Hill went through a lot. Okay? And we ain't going to talk about Wyclef Jean. Okay? Because she was too young when he started fooling with her. And he either had a girl. I know he had some kids and a girlfriend or a wife or something like that. But she was part of the sister wife crew with Wyclef over there. Let's talk about that. See, there's so much stuff that they don't even know about. You know. But anyway, child, let's get to the tea. Okay, so I'm going to play for you. Let me try to pull up. I've got a visual for you guys in case you guys have never seen or heard of Jaguar Wright. But like I said, with so many talented young people back in the day, and you know, their work pretty much got manipulated. I believed in the ideology, the idea of what neo soul was, but he is a creep. Siobhan, I absolutely agree. He's a creep. He's a creep. He's a creep. David Banner is a creep. That's what he is. Absolutely. But anyway, with his fake woke self. Child police. Anyway, let me try to pull this up for y'all. Let's see. Talib Kweli, we ain't gonna talk about his little ugly self. He been a weirdo. That ain't even nothing new. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I'm gonna pull up. I just want to give you guys a visual. Now I'm gonna try to play this video. I don't know if it's gonna play or not. Let me pull this up. Let me try this one right here. I don't even know if it's the right one or not, but y'all know my computer be tripping when I try to play videos, but I'm gonna play the audio of it because I don't want y'all to miss a thing in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, this right here. Let me see if it came up. This is what was posted on. Hold on a minute. Vlad TV. I gotta fix my phone. Y'all know how that go. So I can see if it came up. Because I don't like to. Let's see. Yeah, it popped up. Okay. All right. So let me try to play this audio. If it don't work, I'm gonna play the video anyway. This is just a little snippet of it because I want to play this because this is the part to where she's talking about Common, and this is why Common is trending right now. And as far as David Banner go, Siobhan, he fake woke. He ain't woke for real. He a conscious hustler. Okay, that's what he is. Child. Hold on. Let's see if it'll play. I don't know if it will or not, but we can try it. Why is it doing that? Let's see here. So this is Jaguar Wright doing an interview with, I can't remember this girl's name. I had it in my head now, so I went out. But the girl below Jaguar Wright is the one she did an interview with. And this is the part, the little snippet where she's talking about Common. So just to give you guys a general idea. But there's a longer video, and I want to play a couple of snippets of that video for you guys too, if I can. So just let's see if it'll play. I can't. Can y'all hear it? If y'all can hear it, hit the 1. Oh, it's not playing. It's playing on my end. Is it playing on y'all end? I remember when it came out with like a pimp 50. Absolutely. All of a sudden. Absolutely. All of a sudden he woke. So the video is not playing for y'all, right? Can y'all hear this? No, you can't hear it. Yeah, I see on the screen it's not playing. It's playing on my end, but not y'all's. Okay. But anyway, let me give you I'm just going to have to play the audio, okay? Hold on. Because it's not going to play. All right. Well, anyway, here is the thing, and I'm going to play the audio, okay? And this is Jaguar Wright, and she's talking about Common, okay? And so, hold on a minute. Let me go to another screen. Here we go. I just have to play the audio, but that's the visual. If you guys still can see, is it still up? Channel going through too many devices. Okay, here's the audio. I'm sure you guys can hear this because this is gonna be on my phone. Hold on a second. Anyway, she's doing this interview with this girl right here on, I think it might have been Instagram or Twitter, one of them. But hold on. Let's see if I can get to play on my phone. Oh, I gotta turn it up. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. God dog it. Child, this is too much. Okay.
On the stage all night, I want to lay down. I mean, I'm
Here we go.
You know what I mean? Just in case a nigga try to get out of hand, you gotta pull my pants down.
Let me try to start it again.
Goddamn Common. Next thing I know, we go to bed. He like, oh, come on, Jack. No, I'm tired, nigga. I was on the stage all night. I want to lay down. I'm gonna lay down in the bed. I lay down with my clothes on. You know what I mean? I'm a rape survivor. I know how to buy myself a little time. You know what I mean? Just in case a nigga try to get out of hand, you gotta pull my pants down. By the time you get my pants down, I promise you I'm hooking off in your jaw. That's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. The next thing I wake up this morning, I feel something poking in my face and shit, right? And it's just poking in my face. And I'm what the fuck? And I'm like, and I open my mouth, this nigga trying to stick his dick in my mouth while I'm asleep. Lonnie fucking Lynn, Rashid, Common, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. That's why I stopped fucking with him. Because nigga, if you gonna try to stick your dick in my mouth while I'm asleep, there ain't nothing you won't do. I don't even know why he running around here, parading around here with all these public relationships that don't never seem to last. When the last time he actually had a real bitch? You was with Serena, that didn't work out. You was with whoever. You always got, whoever's hot dating you, but the shit don't last long. He ain't been right since fucking Lauryn Hill left him anyway. Then he got with Erica after I fucking spurned him. He hated my ex-husband for I don't know how long. No matter where we bumped into each other, he wouldn't even look my ex-husband in the face. He would talk to everybody totally. Real bitch shit. Let's keep it a beat. Real bitch shit.
This is piping hot, girl.
With Erica, and then Erica was jealous as fuck of me. That song Booty on that second album, that shit was about me. She made that shit up at Black Lily in New York. That your booty may be bigger, but I sure can still your nigga, but I don't want him, bitch. You can't.
Honey, did y'all hear that? Hit the one if y'all heard that, okay? Let me know. If you didn't hear it, I'll just play it again. All right. Honey, but she ain't lying. I believe her. If there's another video, let's see here. I think this is the one where she's talking about. So I think this is the girl. Her name is Money Maya or something like that. That is the person that she's doing the interview with. Her name is Money Maya. I don't even know if y'all guys are. Hold on a minute. I gotta switch my screen again. So y'all heard it. Okay. Thank you, Desiree, for letting me know that you heard it. Okay, girl? Because, honey, it's a lot going on right here with these devices of mine. It's too late at night. So anyway, y'all heard what she said about Common. So yeah, that she's alleging that he did that to her. Do you see what I'm saying? And she's up, and like I said, she really is just trying to make the point that a lot of these people that you see getting shine, you heard it, Natasha, thank you. A lot of these people that you see, like Common and Erykah Badu, or whoever that's getting shine that came from the neo soul movement, honey, she was going off like she was telling. Yeah, absolutely, I believe her. Just let me say the reason why, and then the number one reason why I believe her is not even because of what I heard about Common years and years ago. Not even about Tiffany Haddish on there doing too much. Talking about something they rub each other's bald head and all this. Now, girl, you is doing too much. Okay, you twerking too hard. I don't know what press or publicist told her to come on there and say all that she said about Common and her relationship. Honey, you ain't nothing but a beard. But anyway, move right along. I want to play some more of this video. I want to play the other part of the long one so that y'all can hear what all she said about Jill Scott. That's what I want to play. But this right here, this part right here might be about Talib Kweli right here. Okay, hold on. Let's play this. Let's see if
lives. They done burned up people's lives, and you was there doing the gaslighting. Because she was the one that did the main gaslighting with fucking Flo Brown that ran Flo Brown all the way the fuck out of fucking hip-hop forever. She was the same bitch who called my husband and told him that I was fucking with Talib Kweli when we was doing the goddamn OK Player tour. Had my ex-husband fly out. We have a whole motherfucking shit. Talib running scared and shit around the damn House of Blues. I'm like, why is you running? See, that's when I knew I couldn't fuck with Talib no more. Because you running from this nigga, I'll whoop this nigga ass my goddamn self. You running from him? You running from this soft ass nigga in tight pants? He's here for pictures. I got it. Yeah, we good. We good. Fucking Talib Kweli used to come to Black Lily in New York and hide out in the green room when we were getting changed, especially me, to watch me get dressed and undressed before I got on stage and wait for nobody to be looking to sneak out. Yeah, that nigga ran from Sam. Corny ass nigga. I've been holding all this shit too, trying to make y'all fucking crazy backpack motherfuckers look good. Fucking stupid as shit. Fucking Common.
Honey. So that's what she said about Talib Kweli. I'm not even look, this ain't the first time I heard all this stuff, but okay. All right. But shout out to Maya Angelique Money Maya. That is the person that she's doing the interview with. Okay. I just want to mention that. Now this right here, I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna play it all, and I'm gonna skip through. But this is Jasmine Wright's Instagram video. She's not doing an interview in this video right here, in this audio. But she's talking about letting everybody know why she's upset. Okay. And so we'll just listen to some of this, and I try to skip through because it is 59 minutes and 46 seconds long. Okay, and I know y'all ain't here, but anyway, I play as much as I can. Hold on a minute, we're not at an hour yet, so yeah, y'all hit the like button if you don't mind too. I appreciate it, Chay. Y'all got me up late at night. Well, I got me up late at night, but I had to put this video out. But anyway, let's listen to this is her in her car. I hate that there's music in the background. I don't know what this is gonna do for my child. Here we go. I can split this screen. I can't hardly hear her on this part. Give her a few minutes, okay? Oh shoot, sorry about that. Hold on, let me switch back. Fast forward.
A record to make money internally as the guys, because I can't do that. It's not my story to tell.
Hold on.
And come out with so much beauty.
Hold on.
World, they kind of we was the two from that was in the crew. That was hood. We were real hood for real. And so not to say that all the other guys didn't have hood experience. You know what I'm saying? You can't help but have hood experience living in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, living in Philadelphia is PTSD. You know what I mean? On top. Period. So, everybody in the crew come from Philly. We all had hood experiences, but there were those of us that lived that life. Me and Malik lived that life. A lot of the brothers in Fifth Dynasty. Shout out to Fifth Dynasty. I really hope there's going to be a memorial mixtape for Malik. I'm hoping for that. Me and Mars was talking about it. Y'all need to figure that out. Y'all need to honor him. We all need to honor him. I'm currently right now writing a piece that I'm going to publish on Facebook about my brother. About the similarities that he has with so many other great artists of our time. When I think of Malik B, I think of Charlie Parker. When I think of Malik B, I think of Jean-Michel Basquiat. When I think of Malik B, I think of Earl the Goat Manigault. Now, what do all four of them have in common? They suffer with addiction. They suffer with addiction, like so many people do. But for whatever reason, their addiction, like when they went into that, like Eddie Vedder from Stone Temple Pilots, you know what I'm saying? Some people, when they go into that dark world, they catch a light. They catch this prism, and it turns into something that no one can understand. You know what I mean? That's when you know what brilliance is. Real brilliance. When you can dig through all of that, sift through all of that darkness, you know, and come out with so much beauty. Charlie Parker was bipolar, addicted to heroin, but nobody played like Bird. Nobody wrote like Malik. Nobody will ever write like Malik. There will never be another rapper on the face of this earth that can say, I'm going to be the next Malik B. I mean, you can aspire, but it'll never happen. He was a hip-hop prophet. He was the guardian angel of the street corner ciphers. He was the equalizer. He was the measurer. Now, I'm not going to speak on the Roots internally as the guys, because I can't do that. It's not my story to tell. But what I can tell you is this. Those first 3 Roots albums wouldn't have been Roots albums without Malik B. He's probably the best ghostwriter of all time. Nobody even know it. He would spit so many verses that niggas could go back and listen to his tapes later and just grab lines that he forgot about. That's an MC. When you drop so many bars that you forget what you dropped and hear other people using it on their actual records. And you forgot that it was your line. That's how dope Malik B was. So the thing that I'm having such a hard time grappling with right now is the fact that people are mourning Malik B because he was a founding member of the Roots, and thank God someone actually had the audacity to say, yeah, give him that, because they weren't giving him that. No one was giving him that. Everyone was writing him off like he was some kind of problematic drug addict. You know what I mean? So I got real issues with people having things to say about my bro who didn't bang with him like that. If you didn't go get him, you know what I mean, meet up with him after he came out from the rehab, or if you wasn't going down, Point Breeze, yo, let's go to the studio. If you wasn't the one letting him in your show so he could hide from people that was looking for him when he got into trouble, like if you wasn't there for him, if you wasn't in them streets for him, then you know, whatever. You can speak, but you really can't speak on him. Asian Fatin Danzler. You know, they shared Islam with him. I took my Shahada when I was 13, but, you know, I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the teachings of Jesus Christ. But I do know Muslim principle. You know what I mean? So the bond that he shared with them, in my conversation with Asia, me and Asia talking about our brother. And the one thing, and then, you know, I talked to my girl Tony. I talked about Hamadia. You know, him about Hamadia. The real ones. You know, I'm going to say it right now, because I think part of the reason why I had that nervous breakdown is because I've been carrying 20 years of lies for someone else's benefit and not for my own. The lies that I've been carrying have been to my own detriment. They have not been to help me, nor have they helped anyone else. You know what I'm saying? They haven't helped anyone. They've only helped a certain small group of people. I'm going to say it right now. Phrenology, that song Water, I had a problem with it when it was recorded in the studio, and I definitely got a problem with it now. How do you go from singing, oh, never do what they do, to sitting there, the lightweight throwing your brother under the bus on a record, to make money, to make it seem like it was heartfelt? How many times did you write him off? How many times did you not want to deal with him, but you want to write a song about it? Was you out there in them streets? Or was you worried about wearing Polo Ralph Lauren? Was you worried about wearing designer clothes? I don't want to hear nothing from nobody that ain't really stepped in. Now, if you was really concerned, if we were all really concerned, then everybody would have did more. There are those of us who did what we did. But I promise, I swear to God, if I hear anybody trying to run my bro for filth about his addiction, you got a problem with me, and I'm coming for you. I am coming for you, because you ain't got the right to speak about nobody. Now, see, everybody like to talk about Malik being a drug addict, and everybody want to say all of this stuff. He wasn't a drug addict. He suffered with addiction. The word addict is too small for someone that big. He struggled with addiction like all of us. And let's just keep it a bean. I think Anderson .Paak said it best when he was talking in his song about Mac Miller, the song that he did with Tip on this very album, on the Oxnard album. How I'm going to tell my brother he needs to slow down when I'm still doing dirt. If you drinking, if you smoking, if you getting high every day, If you drinking, you smoking, you getting high every day, nigga, I heard about you. I heard about you getting mad at your wife. You working on television, everything's supposed to be great. You got drunk, you got high, and you broke your arm. All of that's record. All of that's record on TV when your arm was broken. I know for a fact because I found out from your minion who don't talk to me no more. I guess because he's not allowed to funnel me any real information about what's going on because I might do something like this. I might just blow. I might just pop. I might just put it all out there. How you gonna tell him not to get high and you getting high? Now, if everybody's sober and you think it's cool to judge people who are struggling, but when you sitting there doing the same thing they doing, you ain't got the right to say nothing. You ain't got the right to say nothing. But pray, be there for him, or provide an example. You know what I mean? But it was deeper than that. Drugs didn't control Malik. They didn't control him. Malik's deen. It was all about his deen. Nobody can ever question that man's Islam. And speaking of Islam, I'm a little disappointed about the post that Questlove put up too. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Because see, that's what drove me crazy. I'm sitting here holding all of these lies, and I don't know why I'm holding all of these lies anymore. You wrote a sonnet about him in oils, talking about, a lighter side of Malik. What do you mean a lighter side of Malik? What do you mean? How are you not talking about his brilliance? How are you not talking about being grateful for the fact that his ability to foresee hip-hop the way he did put you in position to be on television right now? How aren't you talking about that? How aren't you talking about your gratitude? Let's keep it a beam. Let's keep it all the way 100. You're sitting on television because of his efforts. Because of his efforts. And you want to talk about oils? That's what you got to post about Malik oils. Don't nobody give no fuck about no oils, yo. Don't nobody give no fuck about the way you smell. Neither did Malik, I promise you that. Like, I'm just tired of the lies. I'm tired of all the lies. I'm checking people's feeds. I kept telling everybody, I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching because right now, it is left up to us. It is our responsibility to hold his legacy up high. That's what we're all sitting here looking at. The greatest rapper, one of the greatest rappers in the world. And I gotta teach people down here about who Malik B is. I shouldn't have to teach people down here in Dallas about who Malik B is. I'm talking to my MCs. They were like, yeah, I heard about the boy, but I really don't know much about him. Yo, can you get me some of his verses? Can you put me on? And it angers me. It angers me. Erykah Badu, it angers me that you ain't post nothing for Malik. You knew Malik. Malik was one of the only groups that actually gave your ass some respect when you came to Philly. Let's keep it a beam with everybody in the world. Now that I'm here in Dallas, I ain't been saying nothing. I've been letting you live. That's why I got on Old Boy Producers Live this morning and ran your ass up off of there. You ain't got nothing to say about Malik? As many gigs as you've done with the Roots down here in Dallas. As many gigs as you've done up in New York. You ain't got nothing to say about Malik? How you gonna call yourself a Roots affiliate? How you gonna be considered an okay player anything? I'm okay player. Anybody, see, and that's the thing that trips me out. And that's why I'm just gonna go back. I was looking at my EPK. And y'all should do that. Y'all should go on YouTube and look at my EPK that B. Kyle directed. When I was right before my first album came out. Right after the OK Player tour. I'm the one that made OK Player cool. I'm the one that made that cool. I sat on stage night for night and had thousands of people screaming, okay, player. It wasn't y'all. Y'all couldn't get them niggas to do that like I did. And I'm going to put the footage up so you can remember. I am so sick and tired of watching people get fat and get rich on my achievements, on everything I've done for you. And now I'm sitting here looking at Malik. Everything Malik done, no niggas got to talk about his oils. And I pray that he is remembered as, well, don't pray that he's remembered as. Do whatever you got to do to make sure he's remembered as. Tonight I'm having a memorial for Malik in my crib. To usher in, since I can't be there for his funeral tomorrow. We doing hip-hop all night. We starting at midnight. We gonna cipher until the sun come up. I promise you. Or we gonna do it till the cops come. One or the other. Either till the cops come or till the sun come up. We are gonna be ciphering and then we gonna make prayer for my brother. I'm inviting everybody to come attend because we all gonna be going live. We all gonna be going live. And we gonna honor my brother. We gonna honor my brother. I'm sick and tired of niggas sitting around acting dumb. I know all the truth. I know all the truth about all of you. Even you, Jill Scott. I ain't post nothing, but I'm from Philly. I miss Philly. You ain't post nothing about Malik. You got great Malik stories to tell. I remember when Malik drank your wine and you had a whole problem with it. Oh, you had a whole problem with him drinking that wine. I was just sitting there thinking about him and Tracy fighting, going back and forth on the way to Black Lily, the only Roots member that ever supported the Black Lily completely and wholly. Black Lily. He used to say it all the time. Y'all the future. Why you always hanging out with us, Malik? Why don't you want to be with them? Because this is where the real stuff is happening. Y'all the future. He was right. We were the future. He was absolutely right. He was never wrong. He was never wrong. So I'm going to ask people, since people are sitting here fronting like they care about my brother Malik, do something. Do something to honor him. Make sure the world knows him. He is the Earl the Goat Manigault of hip-hop. He is the Charlie Parker of hip-hop. He is the Jean-Michel Basquiat of hip-hop. He is. Always be. That's never going to change. It kills me. I was just disgusted. I'm just disgusted. Y'all sit there, you use people, you underpay him. They underpaid him. Just like they did Hug. Shoot, I got a phone call back from Philly, told me that Hug had cancer, and these niggas cut off his health coverage. While you sitting on TV with Jimmy fuck ass. I'm gonna post that meme to you today. I've been holding on to a meme for a while. I've been trying to figure it out. Y'all go back to Bamboozled and remembered in the movie Spike Lee had them casted as the Alabama Porch Monkeys. It's funny how art imitates life and vice versa. Because y'all Jimmy Fallon's Porch Monkeys now.
Oh.
Period. I'd never want that job. I ain't jealous. Fuck I need TV for. TV need me. I don't need TV. TV need me. And I ain't kissing nobody's ass to do it. I ain't going to Hollywood and going to every house party that I can trying to find a Hollywood friend that's going to put me on TV. I don't do that, Amir. TV need me. I'll wait for TV to come for me. I don't need to go look for TV. See, the problem with y'all niggas is that you're thirsty. You screwed over me. You screwed over Bahamadia. You screwed over Malik. Y'all done cut Dice's balls off. I don't even fucking know who my bro is anymore. That was my bro, yo. Dice Raw was my bro. Y'all got him like a straight zombie. Ghostwriting. Ghostwriting with no real credit. For clothes and a car. Like, I don't know who you people are. How soft are you? I come from North Philly. I come from North Philly. I do my work. I do my own dirt. I don't need nobody to do my dirt. You need to stop sending Dice stage in her shows. Violet Brown called me from a warehouse in Cass. But just, I come from North Philly. I do my work. With a friend that's gonna put.
I'm trying to fast forward to this
do the
part
right thing. I asked Rich, why would y'all do that to Jill? He said it's gonna work out great for her in the end. This is business. They ain't got he gave Jill stop. Let's start keeping it real. The first person to post about it was Keith McPhee. Keith McPhee was a label guy that can't yet. Why ain't there real? There ain't no real answers for nothing. And Sean G, I promise you, if Malik B don't get his shine, I ain't letting nobody keep theirs. I will drag you all down if I need to, but nobody shines until Malik shines. Nobody gets to keep their shine until Malik shines. You hear me? That's all I care about. Y'all Philly? Y'all supposed to be Philadelphians? Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do right by my bro. I promise you, if you don't, I will. I am going to, because that's what drove me crazy. Y'all sitting there gaslighting. I've been watching y'all gaslight people. You're arsonists. You're arsonists with people's lives, yo. Y'all niggas is arsonists. I charge you with arson for gaslighting and burning people to death. Using women to hurt women. Niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. And you got daughters. Some of y'all got daughters. Things I've seen y'all do on tour buses to women. And niggas wonder why I hurried off and got to my own thing. Because I got sick and tired of sleeping on tour buses. Shooting ass niggas doing all kinds of nasty things that I don't need to see. That's why I always took the bottom bunk, so all I had to see was ankles. Don't nobody want to wake up to the shit I had to wake up to? Waking up on a bus, seeing some strange bit all tossed up, or you gotta wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, goddamn porn all over, niggas eating porn, watching cereal, eating porn first thing in the morning. Fuck, there's a bunch of grown ass men on a bus. Fuck y'all doing watching somebody else's dick for? And I said that shit to y'all. I said that shit to your faces, but I kept it cool. I let you keep your dignity. I let you keep your pride. I've been letting y'all niggas make it for 20 years, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's over. It's over. The neo-soul movement was a fucking lie. The whole thing was a lie. Which is what made it so easy for people like Alicia Keys to slide through on it and go platinum or work. I'm gonna tell you the difference between me and every other neo-soul chick in the game. I ain't never had no gimmick. I am my own gimmick. I'm me. Don't nobody ask questions why all of a sudden Jill Scott went from a sexy and smart and nice and cool to all I do is think about sex and sucking dick. That ain't that. She didn't become that. She always been that. Y'all want to know about her? Go back to North Philly. Go back and ask somebody from Girls High all the fucking traffic she had through fucking Central. Matter of fact, you can start with Sean G because she used to fuck with that nigga too. Maybe that's why her first problem, with the Lizelle. If I was Lizelle, I would have had a problem with the nigga that you used to fuck in high school handling your money. I would have had a problem with that too. I'm sorry, Lizelle. You were my friend too. I should have told you all the time she was fucking around on you. I was supposed to be your friend. I'm sorry. He loves me. Yeah, he loved you. Shame you ain't love him. I'm done lying. All right? All right, so all of y'all need to know that. I'm putting all of y'all on notice. I'm sorry, Flo Brown. If anybody knows Flo Brown, if anybody knows who Flo Brown is, I heard she was a teacher a few years back. Please tell her to find me one of the best female MCs I ever worked with, and I should have protected her more, but I was so busy worrying about keeping my spot. You know what I mean? Worrying about holding it. Bryce Wilson told me best. He was like, I can't believe you riding with them niggas. You riding with them niggas, Jag? Bryce Wilson pulled up to my place at 4th and Catherine in South Philly, held up traffic in the middle of 4th Street with a Bentley screaming out my window, Jag, why won't you sign the contract? I got $50,000 for you over here. I said, yeah, I know you got that money, but these niggas, I got an opportunity to make my name. I'll take the lesser money because I got an opportunity to make my name, Bryce. And I still had no regrets. I still had no regrets that I turned Group Theory down. I don't. Because if I had been doing Group Theory, I wouldn't have been able to do Black Lily, and we made history. We made history. I made history. They still won't give me my props. All these years, all the money y'all niggas made off of me. After I had my son, I'm on tour with y'all. Y'all paying me less than what I should have been getting paid. Y'all paying me $500 a gig rather than paying me the $2,500 that I should have been given for an appearance fee, what you gave Jill Scott. But see, you had to get at Jill because you fucked Jill over when you got me. See, a lot of people don't know. Jill didn't know that she wasn't on the You Got Me record until it came on the radio and she heard Erica's voice on it. See, that's the real truth.
Whoa.
See, Jill wrote the shit out of it. Her and Scott wrote the song. It was great. Jill was very excited. This was going to be her first single. I remember how disappointed she was. We used to be best friends. We used to be. She was very disappointed. I remember how many times I saw her. She was angry. She was all them niggas. And she couldn't stand. I hate that bitch, that plagiarist. And I'm like, yo, don't hate her. It's the game. If you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at them. Hold them niggas accountable. Hold them accountable. But no, they always pit the women against each other. We always fall for it, and we get mad when they call us bitches, but we act like faithful dogs.
Whoa, it's deep. Did you hear that?
They turn the women on each other. They don't ever take responsibility for anything. Shit. I'll never forget when I asked Rich, why would y'all do that to Jill? He said it's gonna work out great for her in the end. This is business. He said, look, Erica's hot right now. Erica's got Grammys. You know what I mean? Everybody's loving Erica. We put Erica on the record to make sure that the record could win a Grammy. And it did win a Grammy. I mean, it worked. And which is why they gave Jill her promotional tour during the Roots tour, and that's why they did all of that. But Jill still hated Erica. I mean, in my opinion, the only reason they friends is because won't nobody else be friends with them in the game. Like, they done burned so many people. They ain't got no friends left. So, that's usually what happens in a Viper pit. They're left with each other. So that's that. Me and Erica wasn't never friends. You know what I'm saying? There's connection, but we wasn't never friends. And we ain't got to be friends. We got the same last name. I believe we're actually related in some way, shape, or form. She's a Wright, I'm a Wright. We both got ties to Tennessee. You know what I mean? So, we supposed to be, we could be kin. I don't know. I don't care. I got plenty of cousins I don't fucking like. Add her to the fucking list. I don't give no fuck. I really don't. But Jill, me and Jill was best friends. We was best friends until I started getting phone calls that she was she was doing my shticks, like things that I did on stage in her shows. Violet Brown called me from Warehouse Music and said, I went to go see Jill at the Hollywood Bowl tonight. She said, I saw the show. She said, Jag, I'm not gonna lie, I was disturbed. And I was like, why? Why would you be disturbed? And she was like, well, I couldn't tell where she ended and you began. She was doing you on stage. I mean, people always try to do me on stage. Truth Hurts tried it. She tried it. Yeah. She tried it when we did the Smoking Grooves. One of the last Smoking Grooves. Outcast. I you know what I mean? She went on first. I went on later. You know what I'm saying? So one day I came and shit, and I just stood there. Because she got out there with the drink and with the cigarette, and I just stood and looked at her. I was like, you doing it wrong, boo.
Ooh.
You lack aggression. It doesn't look honest. She stopped trying to do me. No disrespect to Truth Hurts, but you need to get your own shit. I'm telling that to all of you. You need to get your own shit. So let's keep it a beam. I done fell back for a long time, and I watched. That's all I've done. I've watched all of you. I've watched all of you make fools of yourself, building your life on lies. Castles made out of sand on a beach. I'm the wave, nigga. The wave is coming. That sandcastle, all them sandcastles that y'all live in that you love so much. The wave is coming. I'm coming.
Uh-oh.
I've had enough. I'm not telling.
Okay, y'all. If y'all want to see the rest of this video, you can go to her Instagram page, and it is titled, it's all lowercase letters and one word, Jaguar Wright, and you can watch her whole video. But I'm gonna stop it right here because we're getting into an hour over. But honey, did y'all catch what she was saying about? Let me stop about Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Now, I was kind of amazed when I saw Erykah Badu and Jill Scott getting along so well when they did that versus. Let me turn this down. Hold on a minute. When they was doing that, hold up, is that thing still up on my thing? When they did the versus battle, it was beautiful and everything, but I was kind of shocked that they was getting along. I'm like, what? But yeah, I don't know if they did that for the industry or, you know what I mean? If they really are friends now. But at first they weren't friends. And we know that men always pit women against each other. But my thing is, still nobody is talking about how they let Eminem bring down Lauryn Hill. Ain't nobody talking about that. Lauryn Hill was my girl. Desiree said, my, tell the truth. And shame the devil. Like I said before, 2020, right, is the year of exposing the lies and fakes. Girl, what you said, Desiree? Let the truth be told. Team Aquarius. Jaguar represents my city, Philly. Okay, all right, Desiree. But yeah, I believe it. She don't have no reason to lie. She don't have no reason to lie. Like I said, there was a whole lot of stories going around. So many stories that I done forgot about from back in the day. Do you see what I'm saying? Not only about, the neo-soul groups, but a whole lot of the rap groups and Diddy and Suge Knight and just everybody. Dr. Dre, just everybody. Shoot, Timberland. Everybody. And shoot, Mary J. Blige. Just a whole lot of stuff. And people just getting the end of it. What they get now is a watered down versions of these people, because they done got older and and they managed somehow to stay alive past their youth. Do you see what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. But they getting the watered down versions of them now. But I really want to share that little info with you guys because, like I said, everybody's talking about what she said about Common and Tiffany Haddish goofy. But did y'all see? Hold on before I get off of here. I want to share this with y'all because we know that on a daily basis, nobody is protecting the black woman, and we seen from when Meg Thee Stallion got shot, right? How everybody was making a joke of it and all of this and all that, and nobody wanted to feel any empathy for her. Do you see what I'm saying? And nobody's wanting to believe what Jaguar Wright has to say. Like I said, I believe her, but in the comment section, I seen the number one He-Man woman hater. Let me see if this will come back up. And I want to share it with y'all because I found it very interesting. I mean, this troll stalker is all over the freaking internet. And y'all probably can't see it. Let me scroll right there. This is a comment from Tommy Sotomayor. Okay. And he says on this comment, now under Vlad TV, right? He says that weird story. She said they sleep together. But now it's assault. Sounds like they were already effing. He tried to initiate again in the morning. She turned it down, and that was that. Or at least it should have been. But bees always got attention whore and run to the media. Now, why would you say that kind of thing when a woman has, spoken out about being assaulted? That's the same thing Armand Wiggins did. Do you see what I'm saying? This is, we don't have anybody at the end of the day to protect us but ourselves. Why do you think so many rape victims and molestation victims, why they never speak up? A lot of these cases, especially as it pertains to black women, they never get reported. You know why? It's because of comments like this. It's because they think they're not going to be believed, or people gonna make fun of them for trying to speak out and defend themselves and tell their story. Do you see what I'm saying? It's absolutely disgusting. And like I said, I believe her. I believe that he allegedly did that because I believe it just because she said so. Okay, because she a woman. That's why I believe it. Now, and if it was a man or boy speaking out about he had been assaulted, I believe him too. All right, I'm always on the side of the victim. And that's just bottom line. Until you can tell me otherwise. And I was trying to get this to pop up. Let's see if this will pop up. This is Tiffany Haddish, y'all, speaking about, I don't know if it'll play or not, but I'll try to play it for y'all. I don't know if it'll play. Where's my headphones? Because I want y'all to hear what Tiffany Haddish goofy self had to say. And when Tiffany Haddish, I don't know if it's going to stay up there, but when Tiffany Haddish cut her hair off just like Azalea Banks cut her hair off. Honey, I think they don't went to some kind of mental break. This COVID is driving people crazy. Okay, a lot of people don't like because they've been in quarantine so long. When you're in quarantine, you ain't got nothing else to do. You can't go to work. You can't do this and all that and the other. You don't have nobody to deal with but yourself. Okay, you got to reconcile your mind, and try to work out your own stuff. You have no distractions. You got to look at yourself. And for some people, it's real hard for them to deal with themselves. Okay? So you got these women around here cutting their hair off and all this here and all that. I forgot that thing was up so loud. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to try to play this for y'all. Oh, no, I can't play it because it's already on. I'll try to pull up the audio. Hold on a minute. Let me try to pull up the audio. So let me stop this. I want y'all to hear what Tiffany Haddish had to say. Let me try to find it's called Wild Ride, Steve O's Wild Ride or something like that. Okay, let me try to find it. Hold on a minute. And I'm gonna try to play the audio for y'all. So y'all can hear what goofy Tiffany Haddish had to say. And of course they're gonna run to her I'm sorry, I was reading something else. Of course they're gonna run to her because they all know she got a big mouth anyway. Okay, she can't hold water, and so they got her what's the name of this? Steve O's. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to type it in so I can play it for y'all so we can get off of here. But this just tripped me out when I heard. I couldn't believe that she said anything at all. Now I had heard that her and Common was dating a little while ago, but honey, I forgot all about it because I didn't think nothing about that. Like I said, child, look, that boy done had a beard forever. Okay, so this is supposed to be a podcast. So anyway, this is what Tiffany Haddish had to say about the Common situation. If I can find it, I might have to scroll through because the thing is an hour long. So let's try it. Let me turn my audio back up here.
Well, here's something you have not heard me say. This episode is by far the best one we have recorded to date. Hands down, Tiffany Haddish for the win. And when you get done checking, it was like 2010. And I had this set, and my shit was just so blue, so
what
like
the
all
world is
about,
this
like,
for?
my
Why never heard this person?
Tiffany Haddish. Like I was just like, okay, Tiffany's the stand-up comedian, and then I saw you. And so the stories. Which requires
everybody's saying that. No
right.
big movie role.
I take it you're not in a relationship right now, or are you?
I am.
There's
no relationship
with Common.
Yeah, we're twins now.
Did you tell him that you're shaving your head, or who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I've been talking about it. Like I've been talking about cutting my hair for years, and then when I went to the doctor, kind of like solidified, like I should probably I'm just gonna cut it all off. And he said it was beautiful. He's like, wow, you did it, man. You got a lot of courage. Like you look so beautiful.
That's cool.
I love it. And I'm like, put your hand on my head.
So all of
it feels so good too. Like yesterday, I shaved it like smooth bald, and I was touching. I was like, damn, my head feels like a dick, yo.
Oh my god,
that's so great. So the stories that we all saw where you and Common were promoting Bumble was not just like a business sponsorship deal. Like you're actually doing it with Common.
Yeah. I'm doing it with Common now.
You mean doing it with Common, like sex, or like getting on Bumble together and promoting it?
All of it. They're doing it, and they're doing it.
And that's how you met Common on Bumble?
No, I met Common when I was shooting my movie, The Kitchen. He was in it, and like he was, I guess, kind of like my love interest. I made out with him in the movie. And we became friends, but it wasn't like anything sexual or anything like that because I wasn't, my eyes were set on something else. And then I went into this whole period of like, yeah, I want to start dating. So I got on Bumble like May last year and was like, hanging out with guys in New York while I was out there and hanging out in LA. And I just realized like, yeah, this is kind of fun. And then Bumble approached me about, doing something. And I had been talking to Common and hanging out. Like he comes to play spades with me and my friends and stuff. And then I mentioned it to him and he's like, and at this point, our friendship was getting a little more than friendship, but not quite. Because
he was texting you after 10.
And we were like quarantining. So then it was like we're FaceTiming all the time. And then I'm like, well, you should check out Bumble. Why don't we do this on Bumble? And like we can do charity, do stuff for the the frontline workers and kids too. So yeah, so we got that money and then we made like all these donations and it was really cool. And then he got tested for everything. I got tested for everything, and yeah, we've been fighting.
That's great.
I feel like it's weird to see a celebrity on, but like if I was swiping around, like, is that Tiffany?
You almost think it's fake.
Like, guys was like, this isn't real. It's not really you. And I'm like, what I love about Bumble is you can FaceTime on there and they don't have your number. So then they see that it's you. You see that he looks like his pictures or whatever. A lot of those guys don't look like their fucking pics though. I tell you, a lot of them look like a piece of shit. But it's fun.
Yeah.
Is catfishing only for when guys get catfished, or what's the male version?
Anytime someone's not their picture, that's catfishing.
What if your picture is like you when you're 18? Is that technically a catfish? And
now you're like a catfish because that's false advertising.
Yeah, that's the old bait and switch.
The product doesn't look like
that
anymore.
Yeah.
Come on now, the bait and switch. That's right.
I heard what she said about her and Common. They're supposed to be knocking the boy. What is Bumble? Is it some kind of dating site or something like that? Is that what she's talking about, or is it some kind of site where you donate money to charities? I'm confused about that. I played it a little longer because I was trying to figure out exactly what Bumble was. I tell you, I'm out of the loop. I don't know nothing about all this stuff, honey. But anyway, like I said, if y'all want to hear more of Jaguar Wright's videos talking about the subject, you really need to go to her Instagram page so that you can hear every last bit of every last thing that she has to say, because she puts a lot of people on blast. She put Questlove on blast. Just so many people. She know where all of the bones are buried, honey. Okay, and I'm just saying. And who else she put? Wu-Tang. She put them on blast. It was a lot going on. But honey, But I just want to bring y'all that and give you the other side of the story. It's a dating app, okay? Because I had no idea. I had never heard of it before. Because y'all know I be out of the loop, honey. But it is what it is, child. But anyway, I'm going to get off here because we have gone over an hour, and I didn't want this video to go past an hour, but I really wanted you guys to know what was going on. And also, you know, like I said, everybody was focusing on what she said about Common, but it was so much more tea that she was spilling, honey. She was giving so much more info. And if you've been always been a part of the hip hop or rap culture or whatever you want to call it, if you've always been into that, and then a lot of people, you know, think it's funny. Like even my nieces and them think it's funny when I go talking about, you know, rap music, and when I was talking about rap, you know, died with Tupac, and they think it's weird that I'm talking about it, but I think it's weird for them to think that it's weird that I'm talking about it. Jay-Z is older than me, for goodness sakes. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm thinking, well, why is it weird for me to talk about rap? Because y'all version of rap today is a whole troll that's got a death wish. What is his name? That little ugly boy that wore that different color hair. Shoot, I can't even think of his name. What is the fella name? Nicki Minaj did a video with him not too long ago. I can't, but anyway, him. That is not rap. That is a troll. He is a rap entertainer like Nicki Minaj is a rap entertainer, like Drake is a rap entertainer. They are not rappers. I cannot think of his name. The little Mexican boy. Yeah, 6ix9ine. Thank you. I could not. Yeah, Tekashi. Thank you. I could not think of his name. I told you I don't listen to these. We was around when rap got started. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's not strange for me to talk about rap when we was around when rap was real. You know, when rap started getting manipulated. That is the reason why you had to get rid of a Tupac or a Notorious Big. Do you see what I'm saying? And then make it so bad. What I think is really very sad, what they're doing to the little fella, the little troll fella, the little 6ix9ine fella, is really kind of what they did to Tupac, and because rap is dead, it's boring. You know, that what is even the meaning of rap these days? You know, every time, you know, somebody wants to raise up in rap music and have a real voice about it, do you see what I'm saying? They get rid of them. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't want it to be anything but nonsense. They want you just to be rapping about money and cars and clothes and having sex with random people. They don't want it to be, you know, anything of substance. Just right, it has no meaning. So when you see a Tekashi 6ix9ine that's clout chasing so hard to want to be seen as a rapper because he was a rap fan and he is a troll, he can rap. He's a rap entertainer. You know what I mean? But what they're trying to do with him, because rap is dead, is they're trying to put him back in a situation to where he's going to get killed. He was clout chasing so hard, he went up with he wanted some clout as it pertains to be a rapper. He had to associate himself with an actual gang. So, you know, got associated with a gang, you know, committed crimes. You see what I'm saying? You was in jail. You know, you sold your soul to whoever you had to sell your soul to get out of jail. But what is the Treyway guy's name? The real gang member, he's still locked up. And you out on the street with bodyguards Talking about something, I'm walking the streets. I'm free. You know, he running around doing videos like he's free and all this and all that. Fool, don't you know that eventually they're going to get you? They're going to slow walk you. They're going to get you. And this whole time you clout chasing. I heard a video where he was disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, disrespecting Pop Smoke. Do you see what I'm saying? Like all of this in an effort to gain clout. And I think he got a death wish or something. You know, or whoever's handling him, people are just waiting around to see when he gonna get shot. Like for real. I think he waiting around for it too for clout. Like I really do. I think he want to end up like what's that little boy that got killed? What was his name? Tentacion or something like that. The way that he got killed, the way that Pop Smoke got killed, the way that Nipsey Hussle. Now, I'm not even going to say the way that Nipsey Hussle got killed because Nipsey Hussle really was affiliated and he had a voice and he was trying to make moves. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, when you get a real one, they're going to get rid of you quick. They're going to get rid of you real quick. You see what I'm saying? That's why you see these rappers that started out with rappers like, what's his name? Lil Wayne. He started out a rapper, but child, it's just nothing anymore. Nothing at all. Snoop Dogg, he survived. You see what I'm saying? But shoot, he the male version of Martha Stewart now. You know, rap is no longer rap. This is ridiculous. You know, but I felt like it was gonna start going downhill anyway when they uplifted Eminem. But then they're gonna turn around and get upset with when they try to do the same thing with Azalea Banks, but Nicki Minaj wasn't having that, and I don't blame her. Do you see what I'm saying? And but the whole thing is just a joke now, so I don't listen to that. They are rap entertainers, they are not rappers. And it's ridiculous. It don't make no sense to me. But anyway, y'all, I didn't even want to go on that little rant about rap, but it's really weird to me when people think that I'm too old to talk about rap when we were around when rap was really rap. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's another reason why this video was important for me to do, because like I said, you know, you have all those young people across social media, like on Black Twitter, only being focused on one thing that Jaguar Wright was talking about when she was saying so much more. She was saying so much more. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they don't even know the history. And it kills me that and they always, like I said, they always trying to be so quick to counsel somebody, but you're supposed to be so woke, progressive, and half the time they on there, you know, regurgitating white supremacy ideology. That's all they doing. But they swear they woke though. They woke. But you sound just like a white supremacist. That's what you sound like. I'm amazed by that. It don't make no sense to me. And the only cultural references are, like I said, Facebook memes at the top of the video, or, you know, comic books or these Marvel comic movies and stuff. They try to analyze a freaking a Marvel scene, a Marvel movie, a Marvel comic movie that's been adapted to the movie, to the big screen. Hey, Lady Tia, I ain't never seen nothing like it. You know, the minds have been manipulated to the point to where, and then they think they know everything because they got Google at their hand, and so they want to tell you about some stuff that they really know nothing about. It's amazing to me. You know what I mean? And so yeah. Okay, thanks, Lady Tia. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. That's my rant about how rap is not rap and hip hop is not hip hop and nothing is nothing anymore. Everybody's mind is manipulated. They done been turned into human computers, and they being controlled by social media. Okay, and it's really unfortunate. You know, it's unfortunate in my opinion. But I'm gonna get off here. Y'all guys have a nice night. I hope you like this video. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Especially thanks for helping me remember these people's names, child. Oh, this is so many of them. But I'm gonna get out of here. I wonder if Jay-Z have to write his raps down and read them off a piece of paper now instead of just letting it flow like back in the day. It's Beyonce trying to help him out, y'all. Oh, anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all have a nice night. Please hit the like button if you haven't already on your way out the door. Thanks for joining me. You guys know that I don't always come on live. Very rarely do I come on this late at night because I be tired and I got to get my rest, okay? So, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. Hope you guys do the same. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Peace.